First, competitive strategies. We all have them, and we're seeing the third platform is really driving IT as a service. And specifically when you talk about cloud, right, you start thinking about self-service as a consumer of that. If you're working at a company, you say, hey, how can I get capabilities faster? Right? Business managers, business executives want things faster. And the number one competitive story for the next decade is speed. That's it, speed. It's not about the technology. It's about how that technology is going to drive the business advantage. And ultimately, any technology can be commoditized. No matter what a customer buys, it can be commoditized. And it's being commoditized. The hardware business is showing that, right, the past 10 years. So it's really about speed. Whether it's a business or technology executive, a CFO who wants to enter new markets, the product executives who want new products faster, and us as customers who can provide that feedback to say, hey, we want something better. So we can have the opportunity to take advantage of self-service interfaces from companies, right? Think about the last time you paid a bill, you went online and paid a bill. Think about these cloud services that are driving new ways of working, whether it's internally at a company or as a consumer. And then certainly, the other thing that's really driving the business here is cost transparency. Now we all manage our budgets, right? And senior executives of every company have a budget to manage. But IT has been a little lagging, right? You ever ask a CIO, hey, how much does it cost for that particular service or resource? Sometimes it's, let me check on that. We might have some Excel spreadsheet somewhere. But really, as you look at the next decade, every CIO, every technology leader has to understand how much it costs to deliver their capabilities for their business partners. Because if they don't, there's a tremendous number of vendors, cloud vendors out there that say, hey, we can do it cheaper. So the CIO has to have an answer for how much it costs. Because cloud vendors at every stage say, we can do it cheaper. And guess what? It's not always the case. In fact, we found in certain financial firms that have highly optimized their IT organization and their cost spend, that they're actually delivering certain services and capabilities cheaper than an Amazon could. This is no surprise here in this region. Security continues to be a top investment theme for CXOs. Now specifically, one of the things we found are organizations across the business, right? How many times you hear about these threats where credit cards have been breached, right? There's always a breach somewhere. It seems like almost daily, at least weekly. And so we're seeing more and more business executives try to get a sense of what does security really mean to them, to their business, to their people, to their technology investments, to the relationships they have with vendors, to how they co-develop products. So it's a tremendous opportunity to really think through how this realm of security in a multi-layered world, multi-layered strategy is going to take shape. And on top of that, obviously mobile is another key theme here. So mobile security is driving more and more investment across the region.